sister would have sided with the abyss.
Hier, mein Gott, ich kann es noch akzeptieren. Alles gut.
Well,
Noch ist es okay.
keep your chin up.
Ich zweifle auch nicht dran, Paimon.
Paimon believes in both of you.
Ja.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Ja, das stimmt, das kann man so sagen. Aber da scheint trotzdem einiges im Verborgenen zu liegen, ne?
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us.
Was ist das für ein Huhn im
And we
Hintergrund?
won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Ja, das ist richtig, ne? Danke dir, Paimon. Kein Wunder, dass du meine Navigatorin bist.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work.
Ich hoffe.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Diese unbekannte Gottheit haben wir auch noch nicht gefunden,
Oh,
ne?
you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place?
Mhm.
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Genau, und ich brauche Antworten von ihr. Oder ich muss ja eine Lektion erteilen, die sie nicht brauche Antworten.
Yeah,
Wir sind
Paimon
nicht
bets
bekämpfen.
she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Ja, als nächstes würde ich sagen, lass uns mal den Elektroarchon finden.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
Aber wir kommen schon rein.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Aber lass mich versuchen, mich an jemanden zu erinnern. Wir haben diese eine Schifffahrerin, ne?
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Leo Harbor. She's
Richtig.
from Inazuma.
Die nach Arbeit gesucht hatte.
Let's see what she has to say.
Ja, auf geht's. Herbstwind, tiefrote Blätter, Kapitel 2, Prolog. Ja, dann flattern wir mal dann runter, ne? Über den Teleportpunkt natürlich. So, irgendwo hier. Genau, race du uns mal. Hallo, Hongi. So. Aber es war alles soweit ganz gut. Wir haben auch die ganzen Kopfgelder fertig in Mondstadt. Also ungefähr noch 3 Wochen, dann haben wir da auch den höchsten Rang. Wir kriegen die Flügelchen von Mondstadt. Dann haben wir da oben auch alles durch. Wie gesagt, über die den Venti-Pass. Ich hoffe, also den Legendenauftrag, ich hoffe, dass wir dadurch die eine Quest kriegen. Die andere ist jetzt super basierend. Atsuko! Na, altes Haudegen, alter Haudegen hier.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right?
Ja, genau.
I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
Ja, wir müssen nach Inazuma.
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Ja.
Great! We came to the right person.
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Ach, das wird schon.
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
Ja, wohl mit viel Glück,
It was
Paimon.
in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
Und du hast es geschafft.
All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Wird sich aufregen dann.
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reach the end. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Hat sich jemand aus Lyra gerettet?
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Das werden wir wohl noch herausfinden,
Along with
ne?
the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chiseng. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival.
Okay. Auf Rito.
Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling.
Na, Glückwunsch.
It
Wir
doesn't
gucken
feel
mal.
good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
Ja, irgendwann kann man dem auch nicht mehr, ne?
What
Dann
I need to say
resigniert man.
is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Doch, ich habe einen zwingenden Grund, alles gut.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma.
Hört sich ja lustig an.
And
Auf
even if you
geht's.
did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Aber sollen sie erstmal
Seems
probieren,
like
ne?
they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
Aber sie haben Rito. Was? Rito? Das ist doch eine legitime Route für Fremde, oder?
They
Nee.
only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
Okay.
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Und die wäre?
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
Wie wirst du denn seekrank? Du bist ja eh die ganze Zeit da am Rumschweben und Rumschwanken.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
Das steht mal schwer davon aus, ne?
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Ja gut, lass uns versuchen, ne?
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Das ist richtig, ja, die mögen
Then
uns.
there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Alles klar. Den Typen, der seine Crew wegsperrt, ne? Da hinten ist es. Da hinten rechts zum Kopf. Naja, gut, alles Lärchen. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir mal hier Schnellreisepunkt, ne? Wupp. Ist ja alles no problem hier. Haben wir ja alles schon gemacht, zum Glück. Ach, das ist die Beidou. Oh Gott, die haben wir ja sogar. Die alte Säuferin.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right?
Ja, richtig, man ruf weit mir voraus.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Ne, immerhin, ne?
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Das schwebende Ding neben dir. Ich mag's
The
nicht.
name's not floating thing. It's Paimon.
Ja, schwebendes Ding. Jetzt sei mal ruhig.
Paimon. What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Ist der Kerl zufällig im Bade?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
Und
This
zwar?
young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a
Ah, ja.
temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Meinst du? Doch, ich glaube schon, da hat er recht. Das ist sehr unromantisch.
Oh, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero,
Ja,
do you
ihn.
mean...
Ja, natürlich.
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
Nö, keine Ahnung.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
Okay.
There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Mhm.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Ja, ich glaube auch, das sollte passen,
Two,
ja.
you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Was? Du kannst nicht mitmachen, wenn du ein göttliches Auge hast, sonst wird es ein bisschen einseitig, okay. Ja, ich habe ja kein göttliches Auge, es passt ja.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Oh, es
And with
passt schon.
Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
Ja, ich hoffe doch,
We didn't
dass
come
da
here
ein
to
paar
take part in
Gewinne
the
auch
martial
reinkommen.
arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Okay, rede
Get
weiter.
this. It's a masterless vision.
Oh, okay, ein herrenloses göttliches Auge.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Und warum hat es keinen Besitzer?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Würde auf jeden Fall Sinn ergeben, gell? Aber gut, muss man auf jeden Fall testen.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is
Auf
the
jeden Fall auch
perfect
ein Ziel.
opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Okay, um ehrlich zu sein, bin ich nicht interessiert. Ein göttliches Auge ist für mich nicht von Nutzen.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Ja, deswegen.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
Ja gut, das war einfach.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I
Da hat
couldn't let a
recht.
competitor like you fall through the net.
Ja, hat schon auf uns gewettet. Da ist nämlich der
Pretty
Punkt.
much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Ja, Selbstvertrauen dafür habe ich auf jeden Fall.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
Okay.
Seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Dann wollen wir noch mal gucken. Gut, wir sollen also darüber gehen. Dann reisen wir mal ganz fix dahin und huschen dahin. Ja, ich weiß, die Herausforderungen, die machen wir irgendwann anders. Ehrlich. Ich weiß noch nicht mal, ob ich die Herausforderung überhaupt hier im Stream mache oder in der Aufnahme, also hier auf YouTube. Ich glaube, das wird dann irgendwann mal so nebenbei beiläufig passieren. Wie gesagt, alles, was hier jetzt nicht unbedingt Mission ist, werde ich auf jeden Fall privat machen. Gehe ich mal schwer davon aus. Und ja. So ein paar Rätsel wie sowas zum Beispiel können wir mal gucken, ne? Auch ich ärgere mich, dass ich das Windrätsel gemacht habe, weil ich einfach nicht gecheckt habe, dass das eine Quest war, weil ich doof bin. So. Da drüben ist also eine Arena. Dann wollen wir doch mal gucken.
Let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Womit dich darüber, wie stark die Konkurrenten sind. Ey, Onkel Jun. Na du?
Hello. Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Nö, noch nicht.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
Hoffentlich wirst du kein Held.
The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Ja, dich habe ich auch noch nie gesehen, Jun.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Ischufels? Was?
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense! Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
Okay.
I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Klingt beeindruckend.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
Okay, also er ist
I'm
kein
not saying I
Gegner.
came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Okay, du bist nutzlos.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Ich denke, dass du uns das mitgeteilt hast.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Naja, abwarten. Hochmut kommt ja bekanntlich vor dem Fall, ne? Und was seid ihr hier? Chi-Jin? Ne, Chai? Ey, du da.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Aber ihr seid zu zweit und wollt ein göttliches Auge. Ich will es nur mal so betonen, ne?
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
Was für eine Schule fällt mir nicht so ein.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him.
Hört sich ja nicht
To
gerade
the
nach einem
Lingshan
Überflieger an.
clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Kraftzersteuerung, okay.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Okay, und euch haben sie zugelassen.
For
Ich frag
example,
nur
our
mal.
master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Aber ich dachte, bei dem Turnier sind nur Leute zugelassen, die irgendwas schon erreicht haben. Ihr seid Schüler von irgendeinem bekloppten Möchtegern und ihr könnt doch gar nichts.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Oh, das ist wirklich möglich. Wahrscheinlich
It
nicht.
sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
Warum seid ihr denn hier?
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
Okay, alles klar, ein Abzocker.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Aber ein göttliches Auge würde dich nicht besser in Kampfkunst machen. Und es kann andere Gründe geben, warum du diese Technik nicht zu meistern scheinst.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Ihr bleibt da eh stecken, weil der Meister ein Abzocker ist.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history.
Aber
Folks
nicht
will
mit
come from
euch.
far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Ich kann es dir nicht verdenken, dass du es versuchst. Naja.
See you in the arena.
Auf den Brettern sehe ich euch. Wo ist der letzte Typen? Hier hinten. Okay, und was bist du da?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Ja, und du bist ein... Ja.
If so, seems I
Keine
found
Ahnung.
myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Du willst ein Abenteurer werden, oder was?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Okay. Hört sich so ein bisschen nach die Empire Children an von Warhammer, aber gut.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Aber hast du auch... nee, du bist ein renommierter Kämpfer?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
Ja,
Of
toll.
course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Seid ihr bitte mal lieber nicht zu sicher, ne?
You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge.
Ja, ich hau bei dir ganz extra feste zu,
Now
damit du
then,
weißt, was da
if you don't
abgeht.
mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Ja, ich freue mich schon drauf.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Ja.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Ich habe daran nie
Come on, let's go
gezweifelt.
sign up.
Zuhan, ich würde mich gerne
Just a village
eintragen.
arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Hi, ich bin Ark.
Wait, aren't you? Oh, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the class?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Ja, das ist richtig.
Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Ja, richtig.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
Nö, ich glaube nicht.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
Ich habe ja kein göttliches Auge.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Ah, und?
Yep. He still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Ah, hier, ich habe nur einen, der Fatui geklatscht.
And also a dragon, too. Put down battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever... Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Weil wir unbesiegbar sind.
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Ich bin einfach nicht so interessiert an einem göttlichen Auge, das ist alles, ne?
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey,
Okay.
so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Ja, ist okay für mich.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Alles klar, machen wir so.
Alright, it's showtime! You can...
You
Okay.
seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Ja, komm, auf geht's.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Oh yeah, baby. Jetzt wird's gefetzt.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now.
Kommst du?
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Ja.
How am I supposed to win now?
Geht ja schon selbstständig aus dem Ring.
What a strange
Langweilig.
Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Ja, dann gehen wir mal zu Beto, ne? Hey, du.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Ja, aber schon unfair gegenüber den anderen, ne?
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Ja, klar.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So
That's
come
not-
on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
Ich will aber jetzt mal sagen, ganz ehrlich, hier, so eine kleine Ballade.
All
hä?
right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
Ja.
You fought well.
All right,
Cooler
then.
Typ.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Ich wusste nicht, dass ich so beliebt bin. Ich verstehe auch nicht, was die ganze Aufregung soll.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Na dann.
For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Ja, aber ich glaube, der ist nicht hier.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Okay.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Ja, das ist wohl wahr.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Wird's wahrscheinlich nicht geben, ne? Aber Halbfinale, okay, von mir aus.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
Ist doch trotzdem
Your
langweilig,
opponent
oder?
has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Och, ja, alles gut. Ich habe nicht vergessen, warum ich hier bin. Das passt
Very
schon.
well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Machen wir.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Okay. Na dann. Ich würde sagen, gehen wir mal zur Crew, Tussi hier.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do
Cool.
not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Ja.
Relax, my guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Interessant. Ich bekomme hier ein paar Schmetterlinge im Bauch.
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time?
Das
The
dunkle
hero
Pferd.
or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Und du hast auch einen guten Schlag drauf, ne? Tschüss. Genau, löst dich in Nebel auf.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Ja, du hast auch selber gut gekämpft.
For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
Ach, Quatsch, alles
If you
gut.
had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I
Mhm.
wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came.
Ja,
I lost interest
abwarten.
eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Okay, ja, du hast auf jeden Fall einen guten Schlag drauf gehabt. Das muss man ja mal
Only in
sagen.
defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Ja, dann immerhin gerne.
Wow, now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Und ich ebenso. Kriegen wir hin.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Naja, gut, von mir aus.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Echt? Der Typ da hinten ist es geworden? Ja, gut. Wir müssen mal ganz kurz eine Sache machen hier. So, und wieder zurück. Aber gut, ich würde sagen, das machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.